It's sure a piece of rain. It's a piece of rain. It's been a minute since I've been around. Honestly. I was at $150. Only $7 to gamble with. Ain't too bad. None too bad, that's for sure. About a telegram office. Let this bad weather pass on by. Make myself a bit of money as well. I'm fairly broke right now. I spent a lot of money on gambling. Did have $1,000 that I pitched away. But unfortunately, sometimes I get in that mood. You know how it is. Get in that mood. 27.
As with my YouTube channel, I have to make sure to. For some reason, when I go live on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, I have to go change the settings and edit them. There we go, everything should be. I wish there was a setting in the thing to update both of them at the same time. Alright, let's play some blackjack. See if he gets 21s back to back again. I will bet $10. Oh, hit me again. 16. That's 10. Got 17. Make that money back. I only get to play like 2 hands. Odds are against me. 14. Blackjack. Look at that. He won immediately. Kind of ridiculous. That is pretty ridiculous. He just took my monies. Can't stab him. It's not fair. The consequences if a lawman saw me do that, though, would be pretty serious. Get ourselves some water. I'd rather buy some stew.
Emerson's herd that died. Heard it was poison.
Dirty Hobo, thank you for wishing me happy birthday. I appreciate it. I am happy to finally be home. I had a long work day, and I'm glad I'm back in town. I don't have to worry about going to work until Monday. To relax and recover. My job's very physical. I do HVAC installation, so I've been lifting a lot of heavy metal pipes and shit and bundles. And taking them upstairs, then installing them into a roof. My body is tired and burnt. I'm physically tired, I'm mentally tired, but I do want to roleplay some. Because tomorrow I'll be out of town. Or sorry, not tomorrow, but Saturday I'll be out of town. I'll be going to see my friend's band play. It's gonna be nice. The news has it said. Ninth Melee Market. Paid advertising. Once again, the Mealing Market opens its gates to its week. All vendors will be taking this marketplace to sell goods and services, both exotic and local. Fish cakes, stewy elixirs, and everything in between. If you are a vendor looking to ply your trade, $25 will get you a booth at one of St. Most Carl's most popular events. That's Saturday, May 21st, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. From questions. Nice. Then you get it. You totally get it. If you've done HVAC, you get it. I've done both sides. I've done the what's it called? The residential, and I'm doing business right now too. And the apartments we're building, sheesh. 3 stories, lots of rooms, lots of HVAC to be installed. Time we explore town today. See what folks live around here in Saint Denis. After all, I'm a famous director now. Made my own film starring Danny Ford. That's the main character playing Danny Boy. Love story about himself. That's how it goes. Sometimes things get quite busy. Quite busy indeed. Hopefully you enjoy it. It's pretty good. It's got some more vertigo in it. I want to see what's going on over here. Building a fancy building here. Building a second bank here. It's finished yet. Can I go inside? Take a look.
Hello, sir.
We can find Jeremiah Smoke. After all, he is my carriage driver, partner in business as well. Take me places, that's for sure. Ain't got time to dilly-dally around here. I shall all have things to sort to as well.
All right, guys. One thing I like to ask my chat: find sayings from 1880s to 1910, like phrases and sayings, and words we would use. I'll try to use them in my character more often. I always forget the words until they become, memory.
Supplies.
Yeah, he is. I just wish I would have roleplayed more with him. I was very depressed at that time, and sometimes when I'm roleplaying with bigger streamers, I feel like I don't deserve to be like around. For some reason, it's dumb. But I don't really feel that way anymore. But last year I was going through a lot of depression. Bad place, COVID, lost the job. Felt like I didn't have much of a purpose. Streaming helped and stuff a little bit, but I feel like I was also wasting my time because they needed the fun.
Oh, dogs around here.
Now that's a thumbnail right there. That is a thumbnail right here.
Now, I am big business, I'll tell you what. I can draw a crowd. Give me time to get things going, of course. Advertise, hire folks.
Let's just hope I get my CDL job Monday. I hope you get it. Did your interview go good? If your interview went good and you felt that went good, you probably got the job. I'd say. If you're unsure about it, then hopefully you get lucky, but keep job searching. I know how stressful that stuff can be.
Now, I've become a Blackwater boy. I moved all the way down from Valentine. Well, I first moved from Chicago to Valentine. Now, that was quite the journey to come all the way from a big, beautiful city out to the nowhere, nick of nowhere. That's where the train brought me for sure. Carriages, but I'm here. I'm here.
Buenos días, caballero.
Uh-huh. I haven't done Let's Get His Voice in some time, but I'm getting back into it. That's why I'm talking like this, because I'm practicing the voice of Frank Brower.
Oh, you just got let go. Oh my god, I read that so wrong. I'm sorry. That sucks. Being let go of a job sucks. It's stressful, but make sure you apply for unemployment right away. Ooh, 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 I stream on both. Suspicious spam. I'm multi-stream. I am liking YouTube a lot better. I'm liking YouTube a lot more better these days because I've put so much effort and time into YouTube. And I get to set my own membership fees. My membership, by the way, guys, if you're interested, my membership only costs 99 cents. I kept it low because I feel like that's an easy way to get in. And if I got 100 people paying 99 cents, you know, that's not quite $100 for me because I think YouTube takes a cut. But like if I have like, say, 800 people who decide they want to become a member, that pays my bills and I can do this full time then, you know. So I kept it low. I don't need to be big. If I got a like, if I have like 1,000, you know, members one day down the road and my channel gets bigger, that's enough to live on. And I'd be happy with that. I'm more worried about being able to live comfortably. I don't care about being rich. I just want to be able to do what I enjoy, which is this. I'd like to do this full time at some point. Me and my editor have all these ideas for videos and things, but some of them might cost a bit more money because we want to do some live action skits as well, but we also want to do events and giveaways and other things to give back to the community, but I gotta start making some moolah first. My new job's something out there. Since I moved back in January, got things situated, we're gonna start doing regular giveaways soon, like maybe once a month we'll give like a giveaway like maybe a $60 game. Gave Gamer TV. Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in. How you doing, man? Thank you very much for the raid. Hey. How you guys doing? I haven't role played all week. I've been out of town, but it's good to be back in town role playing on my character. Can't wait for some more fun things to happen. I don't own a horse. Why the fuck do I have a horse brush? I think I picked it up off the shelf. I'll just go put it in my bank. But yeah, Grave Gamer TV, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it a lot.
Hey.
Welcome on, folks. Not many people in Blackwater right now, but character lives in Blackwater. Thank you. I appreciate it. I turned 28 today. I'm closer to death. Look at me go. Existence is futile. It's your birthday today as well? Not play? Happy birthday to you as well.
I can still feel those in my palms.
And still in my 20s. The way I see it when I get to my 30s, it's going to be like, cool. 30. I'm not like worried about it. I'm not even worried about being 40. I actually want to get old. Like, I don't mind getting old, is what I'm trying to say. It's like, I am very interested to see where technology goes. I'm very interested to see where, you know, things might progress to. All kinds of things.
Hello.
Discoveries and so on. You know? Also, especially VR gaming, because I want to be that old ass, like 80-year-old down the road who's just in VR all the time. Yep, I'm here. I remember the pioneer days of the internet. I sure does.
Hey, partner.
Oh, that's very smart.
I wonder who these folks is.
Into the Matrix.
I can't wait to see what kind of cool VR games come out in the future too. I want to see good MMO come out, you know.
Hello.
How you doing, fella?
How do you do?
I'm doing well, miss.
Good evening. How are you today?
Well, I'm doing well. How about yourself, miss?
Doing just fine, thank you. You know, there's a gentleman here as well, not just me.
Yeah, I said hello as well.
Oh, all right. You checking out to the picture shows here?
Well, I run the theater right now, actually, believe it or not. My name's Frank Brower. I run moving
Frank?
pictures and I direct as well.
I believe that I was supposed to get in contact with you over an advertisement.
Yeah, it's right. I met the boss the other day when I was busy. If you have some time on a bit, I would like to see about getting an advertisement going since people know about my moving pictures. By the way, I made my own moving film soon. Have you heard of Danny Ford? Lives up in Valentine. Now he's a big star now on the big screen. He's in a moving picture called Danny Boy. Yes, sirree.
Wow. All right then. Yes, Mr. Is it Brower or Bauer?
Brower. Brower.
Brower. Brower. Mr. Brower. Well, pleasure to meet you, Abigail Jones St. Staley.
Abigail, pleasure to meet you. And what's your friend's name as well?
Is his Dolphy?
Yeah, I am Adolf of Cooperstead, but most people call me Dolphy.
Well, Dolphin, pleasure to meet you as well. Have you ever seen a moving picture by any chance, son?
Oh, yes, we have, actually.
That's good. That's good. And you know what it's like. Definitely worth the sight to see. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Well, I tell you what, actually, it would be best for me if I take a moment and pause and go ahead and take down these notes for this advertisement so I can get you all taken care of right away and not have to worry about it. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Dolphin,
Yeah.
do you mind waiting a little bit?
Oh, not at all. We see chops the horses.
All right. All right, so you were just looking to get an advertisement in the paper about the moving picture shows?
Yes, sirree.
All right. Let me go ahead and open up a new page here. Frank Brower.
Yes, sirree.
So what kind of things would you like to be written about in here? Like what's the specialty? Specific times that maybe you're around, you know, what was there anything that you were thinking about adding into the advertisement? Or would you like me to just do the basics?
Well, I'll ramble on a bit, and you can make it fit and sound fancy because you're the expert here when it comes to writing papers.
Perfect. Yes, you just talk and I'll take notes.
All right. So, my name's Frank Brower. You know this already. I run the moving pictures here in Blackwater, as well as in Valentine as well. I have Mr. Smoke, my partner, runs the one out there now. Recently moved here after making my big new picture, Danny Boy Love Story. That one should be mentioned in the paper as well, since it's the new big piece made. You know, most of these films are made abroad, believe it or not. Not many films is made here in the Crossing. And I aim to bring more films myself as well, because I'm not just a moving pictures fella, I'm a director as well.
Oh, wonderful.
The pricing for the tent in Valentine, when the show goes there, it's $10 per person. And they show 8 films there. I've cut it myself. It took me a while to get all the films together, I tell you. You have to go all around places to get it. And some of them are hard to get your hands on, I tell you. They drive a hard bargain from those for those reels.
Okay. And what's the pricing for here?
Well, here it's $15 a person. It's a fancier location. It's nice and warm inside, fancy gold trimmed seats, red and so on. You see, for the better price of a bigger screen, more comfort, it's gotta cost more. It's gotta cost more.
Oh,
That's how it is.
believe me, we 100% agree with you. But you see, Dolphy and I actually live here in Blackwater. And with the way rent is and Mr. Cornwall trying to build it up, but also trying to, you know, skim off the top and everything, we definitely agree with the higher cost in Blackwater for amenities. That's a good idea. So don't you trouble yourself about that. I'll be happy to push you $15 per person.
Exactly. And we show, here in Blackwater, we show 9 films. The same films you can see over there in Valentine, but also my film I made as well. Danny Boy Love Story.
All right, so you can see 8 films at the tent in Valentine, but here we have 9 films, including the exclusive from Mr. Frank Brower himself, Danny Boy, A Love Story.
Yes, sir. Now,
All right.
my availability is usually on the weekends. You see, during the weekdays, I'm quite busy counting my money, busy, paperwork, figuring out what the next thing I need to do, directing my new films. But on the weekends, I'm around quite often. I make sure I play films on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays when I can.
Do you have an idea for your next flicker show?
I do. It's about a fella who decides he wants to murder a man over a drink. And after he kills the man, he drinks his drink is cursed by a dead man's drink. And he's cursed by the devil to come back from the dead. So he comes back from the dead to haunt other folks, and he challenges them to a drinking game. But unfortunately, since he's the undead devil, how do you beat a man who can't die? How do you outdrink a man like that? So our hero figures a way out eventually, and outdrinks the devil himself, saves the town. That's basically the gist of it so far.
Oh, this is wunderbar.
Yes, sir.
Would you like me to include your Telegram number so people can arrange private viewings?
Yes, that would be a good idea. Let me pull out my notebook here.
All right.
Let me know when you're ready.
Go right ahead.
FK 769.
FK769. All right. I think I have everything that I need for this. So I'll go ahead and get it set up, and we'll put it in the paper for you.
And how much will that cost me?
$50.
Oh, let's head to the bank then. Get some money
All
out.
right. That's actually a good idea. I have to go there anyway. Hola.
I definitely look forward to getting more people coming out here to see moving pictures. Half the crossing, I'll say maybe more than half, maybe 75% of the people out here ain't never seen no damn moving picture. Now, I understand why, because it's such a unique commodity. They ain't too common out here around these parts, and most folks are too busy with their working life and stresses and so on. They ain't got time to go see no moving picture, or the money sometimes, which I understand.
I had no idea that place existed, to be honest, until very recently.
Well, now you're going to become an avid, a customer to come see moving pictures all the time now. Now, the goal is eventually when I get big enough and I can afford to move to St. Denis, the theater out there is the end goal. Big fancy town, bunch of fancy folks. I think I'll be ending up charging about $30 a ticket in that grand state theater.
Well, I hope that works out for you. What a wonderful dream. There's a lot of people out here in Blackwater who are trying to achieve some dream, and it's really nice to see.
I can see that as well. A lot of the entrepreneurs, I'd say.
Exactly. So right across the street from you, have you met Miss Imogen Blackwell?
I have not. I actually
She's
only
the
moved here last
photographer.
week.
Oh, really? Yes, she's the photographer. And then who else do we have? We have
she's so
Terry, the
talented.
Taylor. She is talented, so you really need to get a portrait at some point for sure. There's myself. I was a travel writer before. Now I work for the paper. Dolphy here is going to be opening up a restaurant, hopefully at some point in his life, right?
I've met Patty as well. But I was living in Valentine for a while, but Blackwater, moved here last week after my premiere showing of the Danny Boy film. We're going to do another premiere Sunday as well, if you folks are interested. It's going to be a $30 ticket for that one because it's a special showing. The first one, unfortunately, I double booked it. There was another event happening at the same time, and I couldn't quite get a big enough audience for the first showing. So we're doing another special showing this Sunday around 3 p.m. Pacific time.
Well, that's good to know.
Oh, wunderbar.
It's true. And it is a formal occasion as well. You got to dress nice.
Oh, formal occasion.
Oh,
I don't think I have anything formal. Huh.
How formal?
Nice dress or nice clothing, nice vest, nicely, clean and pressed. Nothing dirty, no holes, nothing like that. You gotta come presentable.
Oh, I have outfits at the Terry pick out for me.
Yes, I think they do that.
And I'll let folks know about the tailor in town, and maybe she can whip up something real nice for folks when they want to see this fancy event.
Oh, it's a man, and I haven't seen him in a while. I'm not sure if he'll be around for before that day. But let's see, who else we have? Oh, the barber. Just moved here as well. Actually, Mr. Hawkins, I think.
Yeah, Mr. Hawkins.
Mr. Hawkins.
And
Minnie, who
Lena's a
runs the general
farrier.
store. Lena, that's right, she's farrier. And who? Oh, excuse me.
No problem with us, mister. Well, I'll have to see the barber soon, because I need to find someone who's a professional, keep my good looks in shape as well.
Oh, well, you two will be fast friends then, I'm sure. Oh. Sorry, Horky.
Oh, hello, Arthur.
How you doing, Dolphy?
I was making back alive.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, sorry about that.
Your horse seems a bit unruly.
Just got done dealing with a cougar, that's all.
That would make sense. Horrible creatures they is. That's why I stay inside towns and avoid the wilds. Ain't no place for a civilized man to be out in the wilds. That's for sure.
I've heard the cougars are bad right now. So I would say be careful if you go outside of town. There's a couple of cougar dens around this area that pretty active right now.
Well, when I do travel, I make sure I travel by carriage. Nice and safe inside my wooden box.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's so smart.
there you go. That's perfect. Yeah, that is a smart idea. I highly recommend it, especially if you're not trained to deal with cougars and other wildlife.
Maybe the lawmen ought to hire some folks to do some extermination.
Well, that's what the rangers are for. But yeah, that's part of our job is making sure wildlife doesn't get.
Oh, you're a
harmed,
ranger
but-
then. I've heard about you folks, but I ain't never been down to Strawberry the same time you folks was around. I've only been through there a couple times to get ideas for sets for films that I'm working on.
Films you're working on. You're a filmmaker?
Yep, I run a movie picture place here, and I'm a director as well.
Oh, that's interesting. Maybe I'll have to check out one of your films one day when you release one.
Well, I've released one recently last week. Have you heard of Danny Boy Love Story? Danny Ford from Valentine is the main star.
I cannot say that I have, no.
Well,
Well, using luck this Sunday. Was it Sunday?
it's Sunday. Yes, you read.
This Sunday is going to be the Blackwater premiere of the Danny Boys a Love Story.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Have to see if I can make it into town.
Now,
Check it out.
now, it will be $30 per person. Tell your friends, and it's formal dress as well. You gotta dress nice. No holes, no blood, no dirt.
All right, that's doable.
And what's your name, if you don't mind me asking?
Name's Arthur.
Arthur, nice to meet you. I'm Frank Brower.
Nice to meet you. Well, I didn't mean to startle you folks walking in the bank like that, but if you'll excuse me, I just want to go and check some of the other dens around the area, make sure everything's going okay, nobody's hurt.
No worries. I appreciate it. Thank you very
Nice to
much.
meet you,
Thank you
Arthur.
for your hard
Yeah.
work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, Ranger
You all
Arthur.
take care. Good luck with the stuff you're working on there, Dolphy.
Yeah, I'll be saying.
Now, Dolphy, you said you was going to open up a restaurant. What kind of cuisine will you be preparing, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, what I'm doing right now is I rent the wagon and I put it, oh, excuse me, sirs. I put it next to the photography studio, and it's a wagon, but I call it the first wagon, where you can get your, your bratwurst, your schnitzel.
Pardon me,
your
mate.
wieners.
Just trying to get out of the downfall.
So well.
Yeah, you can get your bratwurst, your liverwurst, your schnitzel, your sausages, your strudel, and more.
That's
And that's
good.
what yeah, the first wagon. Where when you come to Valentine, you can expect the best, but you're going to get the first.
I have a question.
What you mean, Blackwater?
What I say?
Valentine?
Yeah,
He says, I'm going to wish for the best, but get the worst.
yeah.
Why would I want to go to a restaurant if you just going to give me the worst?
The bratwurst.
It's a play on words.
Oh, I see now. Have you heard of that other fella? I forget his name. He goes on about beef sticks.
I've never heard of that person.
Bald fella, wears glasses, lives in Valentine usually.
He's not the man that wear no shirt and rides a donkey and has the meat sweats, is it?
I don't think he is. He's a skinnier fella, got an accent, tries to be proper, thinks he's a businessman. His name's on the tip of my tongue. Him and I got into an altercation a while back. He's banned from seeing my films, banned from the tent as well. Fella tried to stab me, so I had to self-defend myself.
Oh, the only thing I stab is the deer out on the plains. I get the rope around the neck and makes the stabby stabs in the neck.
Well, that's good, I guess. Well, I look forward to trying your food, and hopefully the play on words is just a play on words.
Oh, it's absolutely. Everyone that's come to Blackwater and get Dolphy sausage in their mouth has been very satisfied.
I look forward to any idea when you will be opening up this said restaurant?
Well, when I have enough of the supply, I go out and I work with, the both the butchers in town to stay in their good graces. That's why I bring them the deers all the time.
Well, I have an idea, a business idea. I think you might like this. So,
Yeah.
here's the idea. We prepare an event where we're going to show a couple movies. But beforehand, they get dinner at your place. They're nice and full and filled, and then they make their way to the films, like a double event there. You know, with one of my tickets, they get a meal as well.
And if people want to get the portrait taken, Miss Blackwell could be there too.
I still don't need me here. I've heard about it, but I've not met her myself yet. And I do need to take some picture of my stars, my shining stars that I've hired.
Yeah, if you could see the world through her eyes, oh, it would be such a gift.
I look forward to meeting her eventually. Is she around often, or is she quite elusive?
I'd say medium amount, maybe.
Yeah, as of late.
Yeah,
Right.
usually around this time or a little later.
Sometimes I'm around quite often. Sometimes my paperwork, my business, my coin counting gets best of my time. But hopefully I'll be around more often to meet her acquaintance one of these days as well. And
Yeah. Please could pass your telegram along to her as well.
I appreciate that. Miss, what was the name of your boss? She said her name, but she's got a fancy name. I'm related.
Oh, Mrs. Constance Wright is the editor and well, she's the director, I guess. But then Mr. Nate Coiner is the editor. They don't actually have an editor in chief. But he pretty much oversees the day-to-day operations.
All right, Miss Constance. What was her last name?
Right.
Miss Constance Wright. I think she spoke a bit of French to me when I first met her, and I got her name confused with some of the French words she was saying. Unfortunately, I ain't speak French, so I ain't know what she said.
I think yes, I'm sure she probably could speak some French. She seems like the type. I've honestly only met her one time myself.
And then she does sound quite elusive as well.
She is quite elusive, yes.
Well,
She's up to her nose in all the papers she's a look at.
I mean, I figure if you run a business like that, it takes a lot of time. By the way, have you folks hired any like paper boys, anything like that?
You know, I believe that we could, and it's a possibility, and something that I think that would be very fitting. I think if somebody bought papers and went around and tried to sell them, that would be a great opportunity.
Because, sometimes I go in there and it seems like somebody ain't been there for a while. I try to buy new paper, but it's the old paper. And I always read the paper when I get a chance. I do enjoy my breakfast and coffee in the morning, reading a nice piece of paper.
That's wonderful to hear. Yep, I think that if you found somebody who'd be suitable to be a paperboy, that would be a wonderful occupation for someone.
Next time I'll see some of the young bucks running around Valentine without the shoes on, I'll say, hey, do you want to buy a pair of shoes? I'll be deliver some papers. And they probably go
There
home and
you
do
go. Perfect. I think a paper's only like 5 cents. You could easily sell it for 50 cents at least, I think.
that. This kid's convention for a pair of shoes or something.
Easily.
I hate seeing folks, rolling around in the mud saying they ain't worth a damn, ain't got nothing going to them. And I can tell them, I know we can get a job right then and there, and they get a job. They probably appreciate my help then. Because some folks, I don't know, God knows, maybe they ain't aware of the opportunities out there, or they're so downtrodden they can't see them no more. It's hard to say.
Yeah, but
I
they
think
say
you're
you
right.
can't see the forest through the trees.
Especially the young ones who skip school. That's the issue right there. They skip school. How the hell is they gonna know a good opportunity they ain't learned?
Yeah.
Well, folks, I'm gonna head back to the saloon and get myself a drink.
Yeah, it
All
was a
right.
pleasure to meet you, Mr. Frank.
Absolutely
Likewise.
it was. You take care of yourself.
I will. Pardon me, miss.
I'll be the same.
That was some fun RP. It's just some good back and forth like business RP right there. I'm gonna be in the paper, guys. I'm gonna be in the paper. You believe it? Sell for sex robots. Lord knows I'm not having kids to wipe my old ass when I can't. I'll settle with Robbie. Hey, Victor Rash, how you doing? Welcome in. Howdy doody do. Ew-wee. How you guys doing in chat? I use some laundry in here. My laundry's starting to stink up the place. Our room smells like farts. Only lightly though.
Morning to you.
Maybe we'll get a carriage ride to Chillin'? Hell yeah. We'll try to get a carriage ride to
Yep.
Valentine's, see if the RP's going over there.
Oh well.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
How'd you do?
Chew the rag. What's that mean? What's the terminology mean? Like shut up? Is that what it means?
Mister.
Chew the rag. Oh yeah, I know. I've heard that phrase. Let's do the rag for your bait. How does that sound?
Found a gold nugget the other day, then lost it.
Do the rag or some folks. Oh, some nonsense. Arthur and Jones, good to see you again. I'm glad you love the videos. I'm glad you're enjoying them. If I see you around some more. Dry gulching is like bushwhacking. Okay. Pardon me, miss. Sorry, pardon me. Ain't no letter from me.
Oh, it was good fun.
Saturday by myself. It's a lot more pleasant.
Yeah, someone else to talk to is always nice. Have time quite nicely. Talk to people. I love shooting. Yeah, it takes time to work out whether I enjoy it or not. I like it, but sometimes I'm not so great at it.
That's Oglethorpe back there.
Can't do no shooting.
He's a good RP here. I like to ride at a good, steady pace between places. I don't need to go too fast. See, the RP always catches you on the road sometimes. You never know if outlaws or bandits will take advantage of, you know, one man out on the road in his carriage. Gotta ride first person. That's how you do it. We're just on a simple ride to Valentine. Nice, comfortable speed. I'm making sure I take more B-roll footage these days so that, like, when we get to the editing process, we can go through this, like, kind of B-roll and use it for, like, scenes and shit. The teleporting horseman. This game is very beautiful, though. That's for sure. So we're on a long ride, guys. We might not see any RP during the main part of the journey, but what do you guys want to talk about? I'm feeling real social. I want to know what my viewers got going on in their minds. While I'm sitting here, I might as well just do voices the whole entire time because I do need to practice. It has been a minute since I've done the voice for this character here. And I feel like my voice is cracking a lot during it, and sometimes I feel like my voice is not as deep as it needs to be. That's what I think, at least. What do you folks think about this character's voice here? You like it? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Do you think it needs improvement? I know it's not like Connor or Cree. What the hell do you think you're doing, boy? You best on get. Cause I'll beat you in like a peckerhead you is. It's similar about, Connor's voice is more gruff. Gravelly and gruff. This Connor's voice is more civilized and businessy. Connor's a good character. I miss playing him too. Hey, Connor's is pretty iconic. I definitely have Connor's more, more established, and most of the new subscribers to my YouTube channel have started off seeing Connor's Cree's story. But this character here is probably gonna have a good like 100 episodes as well. The good news is we're stepping up the editing process and the we're making sure that I get better like camera angles while playing, trying to get more first-person shots. My editor is applied to the server, and soon he'll be on as well, and he'll get like his perspective of footage as well. So the video will be more dynamic, I think. I look forward to see where things will be going. Good old times, good old times. Yeah, there's a lot of people lately, a lot of streamers, a lot of YouTubers, a lot of content creators in general showed up recently, which makes me excited because I've seen a lot of new YouTube videos on Red Dead Redemption on WIldRP on YouTube, and I'm hoping that's giving me some exposure as well, because my goal is to make this my future full-time job. I'm dead set on it. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna beat myself to death to do this, man. Like I'm gonna do this to the day I die. At some point down the line, I have to eventually be able to make it, you know? I'm consistent. I'm trying hard. I'm gonna try hard when it comes to this. We'll see where we go. I really want to succeed. Put up this chocolate first. Got some candy right here. Whoa now, come on now. Yep. Consistency is the big part of it. And then improving my skills, improving my thumbnails, sharing my content on Reddit, TikTok, Twitter, Discord, wherever I can, really, right? I'm doing that. I know one big area I need to improve on. I need to find somebody to do a collab with of my size or bigger, or close to my size. You know? I think that might make a difference. I don't have anybody to like who's doing YouTube as seriously as I am to collab with. On Twitch, I collab with plenty of people in my own way by role playing with them, getting rated and hosted. But on most platforms, people on Twitch tend to stick to Twitch, right? People on YouTube tend to stick to YouTube. Sometimes they cross, pollinate and they mingle here and there. Twitch is not really a big focus for me anymore. The main reason is there's not really discoverability for someone my size. I happen to be lucky that I'm part of a roleplay community, and people know me through that. But I'm not popular enough on Twitch and in the community to continuously get enough views to support myself on it. And that's partially my fault. Especially when I was depressed, you know, I was kind of manic, and it's kind of hard to watch somebody who's mentally all over the place and complaining, which I get. And then, but the big thing for Twitch is discoverability is not really there. And YouTube has really good discoverability, and a lot of time and effort I've put into YouTube has been paying off. You know, I got partnered back in like 2019. Ever since I got past 2,000 subscribers, my channel's been going like 5 to 10 people a day. There was a bit of a slow period when I moved. Very dedicated. Like, I figured I enjoy it so much, I want to keep doing it. I don't want to give up either, because I don't want to, like, if I give up, the worst feeling in the world is going to be, what if I kept trying? What if I kept trying to do it, and I could have made it, but I didn't, because I gave up? You know? Like, or like, another worst feeling is I'm going to keep role-playing. Even if I didn't do YouTube, I'd keep role-playing. But imagine if something really cool happened, and I wasn't recording it, and I was like, man, I could have put that up on YouTube. That would have been a fun thing to go back and watch myself as a memory. Because a big part of, like, uploading these videos to YouTube is that sometimes I can go back in my catalog and, like, kind of relive good moments by rewatching the content, right? And also, it's like some of my friends who I tell about RP and they've never seen it IRL, I can be like, oh, pull this up, like, this is what I do on my free time. Some people might laugh at me, some people will be like, oh, that's cool, I love roleplay. How do you say your name? Is it Fandley? Fandley? Thank you very much for the happy B-Day wishes. I appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely don't want to kick myself. There's times where, like, you know, I watch the numbers too closely. I study the algorithm. I look close at it. I do my research. I'm constantly trying to see ways I can improve. And some of it's just like, I gotta start doing that stuff, and it's a little above my skill level, but I haven't quite been doing it myself yet. And so I'm always trying to learn as well. And the good thing too is I have Fragged. If you guys know who Fragged is, if you see the videos and it says edited by Fragged, Fragged has done a lot of editing for me for free. And recently I started paying him my I just been giving him my Google AdSense. Every time I get paid on YouTube, I just been giving it to him because, like, I told him from the beginning I can't pay you because I don't have the money to pay you, but he just started doing it for free. And now that I'm making some money on YouTube, I just give him all the money I make on YouTube, and I think that's fair because he spends a lot of time editing videos for me. What's the Polar Man? Oh, is that your YouTube account name? But yeah, fucking YouTube's a grind, though. It is a grind. And I will keep on doing it. I feel like Red Dead's gonna kind of blow up again in popularity with all the big streamers coming over to Red Dead to make videos. Like, there's been a lot of Twitch, like, no pixel people coming over to WIldRP to do stuff. It's definitely still a niche, but I look forward for like a new game to come out that has the same possibility for good roleplay, you know? Because right now, Red Dead is like the peak for roleplay for a couple of reasons. The game looks so damn good. The graphics spoil you, the animations spoil you. Or like DayZ, you can do some emotes here and there, but like, this game spoils you on a different level. And like, it spoils you more than GTA. GTA looks good and has some like nice movement and systems as well, but this game is like on a whole other level. I do want a really good medieval game to come out that I can roleplay on. That's more maybe light fantasy, but like more like, you know, that medieval time period, and that kind of RP would be fun to kind of like get into. Like, imagine if, like, Life is Feudal, not Life is Feudal, not that game, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Imagine if Kingdom Come Deliverance was multiplayer, and, like, all the shops run by NPCs could be run by players. Nice. I didn't know there was an Xbox community for roleplay, because I know there's not really modded servers. Is there modded servers on the Xbox version? Server's kind of glitchy today. I'm actually pretty good at Kingdom Come Deliverance. I kicked the shit out of the enemy with axes and maces and shit. Good at parrying. There's folks around here in town, that's for sure. I got the roleplay first a couple times. He's pretty cool. I think I did try to get a hold of him on Twitter to see if he wanted to do a podcast, but that was a bad timing. He lost some family and stuff like that, and I hopefully I didn't come off as annoying either, because I always shoot my shot with bigger creators to see if they want to collab on something. But hopefully I don't come across as desperate, but I'm not like crazy or anything like that. Yeah, OCC chat and RP servers is a big no. Dude, I appreciate it, Polar Man. I'm glad you enjoy it. By the way, guys, if you're on the YouTube side of things, I did upgrade. I changed my membership. I do have a. I changed my membership to 99 cents. So if you're interested in becoming a member, I'm gonna try to flesh out the rewards and some of the things to do, and I'm trying to think about like maybe doing like some interesting membership content. But I want to do like a maybe a straw poll or something where I could see what you guys would be interested in seeing, what kind of content you want to see, like maybe behind the scenes, editing process, how I warm up for voice acting. Maybe I could do like a giveaway on occasion. I'm trying to figure out how to like flesh out more things. So like, I don't know. There's more. What's the word? I can't think of it. Incentive. There we go. More incentive. No worries, Dirty Hope. I understand your situation, man. You told me. Totally fine, man. Yeah, I should mention, like, I never expect anybody to become a member, especially if you're in a bad position in life and you're like don't put yourself in the worst situation by like subscribing to somebody, like monetarily, you know, like on Twitch or like a member on YouTube. Like no one expects somebody to do that unless they're just like toxic.
Man, I appreciate you.
For the tip. She will be back there to heat up the bath. If you want to go get changed first, we can wash your clothes. They're nice and fresh when you take your bath.
Yeah, I'll be back. How you doing?
I picture man. Long time no see.
Long time no see indeed. How have you been?
Oh, you know me.
One day at a time, one foot in front of the foot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, while we waiting for the other fella to finish his bath, I don't mind chewing the rag for a minute. Oh, game crashed. Game crashed. Hell yeah, Polar Man. Sounds fun. You guys on the Xbox, you have private servers, or you have to deal with like people just joining the server and griefing and shit. 'Cause that's the hardest part, like for like console users, that they don't have a place to really get whitelisted for good roleplay. Because all the best roleplay is behind a whitelist. It keeps out the trolls. It keeps out the griefers for the most part. Pardon me. That's good, Dirty Hobo. That's good. Yeah, I could never go back to a server like that. I have to be on a whitelisted server. I've been invited to like open servers before. I'm like, man, I'm really not interested. If there's an opportunity for someone to ruin RP or a video, I'm not willing to like be on it. I've been invited to some like pardon me, there. I came from a long ride from Blackwater on my carriage and quite tired from the ride there.
Have a good day, sir.
Hey, you too. Y'all have a good one. Thank you.
So what can I help you with?
When the bath is ready, I'm just gonna take a cold one. Unfortunately, I'm quite broke after
No, it's fine.
some of my
Free right now.
spendings. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you're right. I appreciate the service as usual. Take care.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Well, yeah. When was that?
That was a while ago. She came over to Sandy Neves looking after for Leah.
Let's check on the other saloon. The folks might be around there for the bed. Hard to say. Not in the paper yet. I wonder how long it takes to update the paper. If you gotta buy a new paper to see it. Go buy a new paper and see if it does anything. Count the playing card. Sometimes I say tarot card, but it gives you a playing card instead. I appreciate it. Is it the Center Stick one, or is that the Orbital Gaming? Because I'm going to be way more active in Orbital Gaming now, Polar Man. If you guys join the Orbital Gaming, make sure you say hi to me, because Max is going to help me out a lot with helping my channel grow, and I'm going to help him grow his Discord as well. I'm part of the Discord, so like I'm going to be very active in it. I haven't really done much of my own Discord in a while. I kind of say hi in there sometimes, but I'm really active in the Orbital Gaming one. Besides, Max has got a lot of good things going on. Max RP also likes to roleplay as well. And he's got a lot of good things going, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I was gonna buy a new newspaper. Hell yeah. Yeah, feel free to say hi to me, guys. You know, always feel free to @ me whenever you want in that Discord. Good night, Portland, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out for a bit. I appreciate it. Sleep well. Have a good one.
Howdy.
The town's pretty quiet tonight.
Yeah, a lot of the usuals are in Sisika.
Well, what happened there? If you don't mind chewing the rag for a bit.
Well, most of the bathhouses in Sisika, because the law, for some reason, think that they committed a murder, which ain't true. So a lot of them are dealing with that. And then, I don't know, people are just, a lot of people are getting sick of Valentine and taking up and moving to Saint Denis.
I can understand that for sure. Unfortunately, the law around these parts can be quite, I'll say crooked sometimes. Sometimes they do the right thing, but, unfortunately, people mislead people all the time, and the wrong people go to the wrong places. But, I see why people are leaving Valentine. I'm sure tired of the schmud myself. I moved down to Blackwater. And it's been nice and comfortable, but I came up here to see if I get some business going in my old tent there. So yeah, I started running out of the Blackwater Theater there now. After I actually just finished my film called Danny Boy Love Story. Have you heard of it yet?
Oh, I have not, but I was there when you were doing auditions.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
Me too.
Well, we finished the film. It came out quite nicely. This Sunday, I plan on doing a premiere for it as well. It's going to be a nice event in Blackwater. Fancy clothes, nice seating,
Saturday,
hors d'oeuvres. This Sunday.
Sunday, what time?
3 p.m. Pacific time.
Okay, I'll definitely try to make it there. Fancy clothes, you said?
Fancy clothes.
All right.
And bring a lady if you can as well. It's quite a romantic story, but there is action as well. It isn't all love and not gushy stuff. There's a couple action moments as well. And Danny Ford, the one who works here at the saloon, he's the main actor. He's the star of the film.
Yeah, I know all about him.
How's he been doing anyways? I ain't seen him around.
I don't know. I don't really like that boy, so.
Why not? What he do you wrong for?
He got two of my friends shot because he wouldn't give bandits his boots.
Because he won't get banged his boots.
Yep, there was people who was robbing people of their boots, and everyone else did it except Danny, and he fought him on it, and it got two of his friends and my friends shot.
Well, it is true that boy can be dance. That's given. I'll tell in a heartbeat. We'll give him my boots in a heartbeat. But he's all about that, you know, having red boots, and the lady of his dreams is gonna have red boots, and it's gonna be destiny. For a kid who's kind of smart, sometimes he's very dense and very ignorant towards the realities of this world.
He is. He very much is. So
Oh.
I ain't the biggest fan of him right now.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry for your friends as well.
Yeah, they're fine, thankfully, but it might not have been that way. And Danny didn't know that, but he was more worried about his fucking boots.
Did he get shot as well, or did they shoot somebody else to make an example or something?
Shot someone else to make an example. And even then, he could only think about getting his boots back instead of checking whether or not they were okay.
That kid, I have to talk to him. Ain't right.
I know it ain't.
It's hard to imagine coming from that kid, but I guess he is. We already said it. Nothing to be said no more. That's a fool's move right there. That's for sure. How long are they putting them people away for Siska? Because that's like half my customers right now. Is a scout on Siska as well?
Uh-huh.
What? That's a good man right there. He ain't never done nothing wrong.
Yep, well, we even proved that he wasn't the one that did it, and they wouldn't release him.
I hope we ain't change him. Can
No, it
imagine.
has. No, it has. No, he's gonna come out fucked up.
Yeah. No, last I seen him was the other week at my early premiere I had of the moving pictures. He was quite happy, quite excited. Now, I'm heartbroken to hear that he's gone.
It's hard to explain. I should probably go check my telegrams for him, but yeah, they got I want to say 3 or 4 years, everyone.
Oh shit, it's gonna be a long while before I see them again.
I can maybe convince them to come down to the premiere, hopefully.
Well, I'll tell them this: when they get out of prison, I'll have a private show for the folks, just for them, free of charge, for them to enjoy, relax. You know, I bet they'd be missing some real living after a time like that.
I will relay that message to them.
All right, you take care.
Much appreciated.
Uh-huh.
Have a good one. Telegram.
Mathematical, thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate it. And Tech11, thank you very much for subscribing as well. Yeah, the Scarlet story's still going. I've got like hours of backlog to upload still. It's gonna be a minute before I finish it. You even burn, bro. Thank you very much for the happy birthdays. I appreciate it. Probably gonna play for another hour or two. I am very tired. I've been up since 5 a.m. Today was my Friday for work, and I do HVAC for a living, and that work can be very, very, very physical and very tiring. And it was very much a very physical day, a very tiring day. But I wanted to stream because I haven't streamed. I didn't stream a lot last week because I spent a lot of time with my girlfriend last weekend. I did stream a little bit last weekend, but like I was in a weird mood. I wanted to be around people. I could be quite introverted sometimes, but like I was feeling kind of off. I wanted to be in someone's company, and she's always nice to be around. So I spent the whole weekend with her last weekend. This weekend I'm gonna play a little bit on Friday. I have some work training, and then we'll play some on Friday evening. Saturday I'll be out of town. My friends are playing a show. a ska show. I'm gonna go watch that and get wasted. Not too wasted, but it's gonna be fun. And then we'll be back Sunday, and I'll stream some more Sunday. Hell yeah. I need to make a little badge for the subscribers. I haven't done that yet. I should probably hire someone for some graphic design and stuff. Another cool thing I did recently, I recently got into cryptocurrency. I've been watching videos on cryptocurrency and like shit for like a year now, a couple of years now. And I finally decided to get some, and I'm pretty happy with it so far. I got lucky. I guess it was a big like crash on everything. I imagine that's because of the economy and like COVID shit. Everyone's kind of like crashing right now, so maybe a good time to get into it. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but I'm having fun with it. Let's go to the stream though. I kind of wish I do miss COVID a little bit. Specifically because I was doing roofing a year and a half ago, and then COVID hit, and I got let go, and then I got unemployment, and then the government started giving like double the unemployment. So I was living on that for like almost a year, and I just took that time to pay rent and bills, and I streamed and did a lot of video editing. But I could have done better. I could have done more. And I kind of wish I would have like capitalized better on that free time, you know. There was a couple weeks in a row where I just kind of chilled. Oh, Silent Shooters, by the way, thank you very much for coming in here. It's good to see you again, man. Thank you for resubscribing as well. But I do miss being able to play and roleplay every single day. That was fun. But one day when we get full-time on Twitch and YouTube, I'll be able to get back to role-playing like a pretty full-time schedule. Because I have so many stories I want to tell, so much content I want to make. What kind of RP on a different platform would you guys be interested in seeing? Because I know one thing for myself, I think about this all the time. I'm trying to think of what games could be good to roleplay on. And I really want something really good in medieval. That'd be fun. Something with, like, one day something with decent graphics would be nice. Leper boys unite! Don't let the man bring you down. Hell yeah. I like my job. I do enjoy doing HVAC now. I'm actually pretty decent at HVAC. I have a lot of fun doing it. It's like one of those jobs where I come into work and I actually have fun doing the work all day long. Roofing was miserable though. Oh my god, roofing was miserable. Let me tell you how miserable it was. It's just the heat on a roof. The heat is the big part. And then carrying all your heavy equipment up a fucking ladder. That sucked. It was good money though, but man, I was destroyed most days. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm gonna do more TikTok. I have a TikTok as well that I'm active on. I upload silly moments in life, things I find interesting, and my Twitch clips to my TikTok. But I do medieval sword fighting as a hobby. I do it through HEMA. And me and my roommate, we've been doing it for about over 10 years now, and we beat the living shit out of each other. We have like full armor and everything. Well, mostly padding armor, like not like the fancy metal armor. That's down the road, but I've bought like a $200 set of armor made of polypropylene. Hello? It's a good sport though. We have a good helmet and shit. Still as good range for a month. Did not work out. That sounds stressful as well. Hanging over the edge of a gutter. You keep glitching out. I just thought you gotta use them twice in a row, and then they kind of fix it. We're just kind of lingering around town and seeing who comes by and who to interact with. I'm hoping Jeremiah Smoke comes about. That'll be nice. Or somebody my character knows. Evening.
Howdy. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff.
The roof is no place for a man. It's where birds are. It's where birds should be, on the roof.
Oh, yes, I have some meat about this.
I think someone might be invisible. Might be too many people in the area. Someone's probably around the corner. Back and shit. Player count in the area is maxed out. Which means I might head back to Blackwater in a second. It'll be fun if one of my characters got killed by a serial killer on the server, and then role playing dead for like an hour or two, so people can find the evidence, and then like when people come up to me, like, body is cold, it's been dead for a while, you know, 2 hours if the doctor could tell, and it'd be kind of fun just to have people role play around my corpse for a bit. It's kind of interesting when people role played around Connor's corpse. Evening, fella. That was some good times. I enjoyed doing that too.
Pardon me?
One doesn't play very often, so it's kind of fun to hear this one. It's just a rainy day. I was watching some TikToks and I was watching a guy skydive. He was gliding down of like a parachute, right? Lands on a building, security gets pissed, and then they tell him, they're gonna get down, he's in trouble. And then he climbs onto the edge of the building, jumps off, and glides off to the beach. And he doesn't play much in public. Connor doesn't like having people bother him and shit. We're gonna take the carriage back to Blackwater.
Morning.
Morning to you as well. Oh, someone stole my horse. Someone stole my horse. Man. The Blackwater walk. Let's do it. We're gonna walk to Blackwater. My kiddo's gonna be none too happy about it, but he's kind of broke right now. Yeah, we might as well do it in style. I have a cigar in my hand, and we're just gonna walk to Blackwater. Kiddo doesn't own a horse, but he has a carriage usually. Damn criminals stealing my horse, bro. A carriage is without a horse. Now we have a long walk back. Real long walk back. Oh my god. There's a horse. Server seems to be kind of like bugging out tonight. Seeing a lot of glitch. Just gonna fucking camera mode it the whole way there. Frag uses his, what's it called? He uses it as B-roll footage. Frank doesn't have like a huge backstory at the moment, but basically grew up in the South, came from wealth, you know, got education and shit like that. Moved to Chicago to pursue his film dreams. A lot of competition out that way, and he wasn't doing well. He wasn't making the money. He was quite poor, and used the last of his money to move to the Crossing out to Valentine. Once he was in Valentine, he started his business up from there, and from that stream till now has been his story. And some of it's on YouTube already if you want to watch. Because I'm actually getting pretty tired. I've had a long day. I'm just realizing I'm starting to space off and kind of fall asleep at the desk. I'll stream tomorrow after my training at work, and we'll have some fun with some RP. Hopefully, be more people on. It'll be a Friday. We'll probably run across all kinds of people. Sure. For now, we're gonna log on these bushes right here. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Have a good one. I'm sleepy as hell.